Our government often champions a rules-based international order. It claims to stand for freedom, democracy, and respect for international law. But does it follow those same rules? Take the 2010 Stuxnet attack on Iran. The US and Israel unleashed the world's first digital weapon. A computer virus sabotaged Iran's nuclear power plant. No declaration of war, no United Nations resolution, just a silent act of aggression. A clear violation of international law. Is this really rules-based order? Or is it rather unruly order? This year, with U.S. support, Israel bombed a broadcasting studio in Iran. The explosion killed 3 people. Fereshteh Bagheri, Nima Rajapour, and Ehsan Zakari were killed in the blast. This was an undeclared act of war carried out during peacetime, and it raised fears of retaliation in regional war. This wasn't the first time the U.S. ignored the rules. Let's rewind. In 1953, Iran, the CIA helped overthrow Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh, a democratically elected leader who tried to nationalize Iran's oil. The U.S. reinstalled the Shah, a move that led to decades of repression, and ultimately triggered the 1979 Islamic Revolution. 1973, Chile, the U.S. backed a coup to overthrow Salvador Allende. 1981, Nicaragua, the CIA mined harbors, violating a world court ruling. 1989, Panama, U.S. invaded to oust Manuel Noriega without UN approval. 2003, Iraq invaded on false pretenses, no WMDs. 2011, Libya, the NATO bombing campaign expanded far beyond its mandate. 2025, Donald Trump bombed a nuclear power plant in Iran with no evidence of a threat against the United States. These actions are often justified in the name of national security, and no one ever shows us the proof of anything. Have these actions made us or the world safer? The 2003 invasion of Iraq destabilized the region and led to the rise of ISIS. Libya's collapse after 2011 turned it into a haven for militias and human traffickers. U.S. drone strikes have killed civilians and created deep resentment in Yemen, Pakistan, and Somalia. And decades of intervention in the Middle East have fueled anti-American extremism, leading even allies to question our motives. Yet American officials continue to invoke the rules-based order when criticizing the actions of others. In 2021, Secretary of State Antony Blinken said, China's actions threaten the rules-based order that maintains global stability. During the Trump administration, Mike Pompeo said, the Chinese Communist Party is exploiting our openness. They must be held accountable under international rules. These statements are not wrong in principle, but they ring hollow when the U.S. itself has ignored those same rules for decades. Across the globe, people see a double standard. When the U.S. breaks the rules, it's exceptionalism. When others do it, it's aggression. This undermines trust. It weakens alliances. And it fuels resentment. If we want to lead, we must lead by example. A true rules-based order means no more covert coups, no more undeclared wars, and no more selective enforcement of international law. Let's hold our leaders accountable. Let's demand honesty, consistency, and humility in foreign policy. Because if we want to form a more perfect union, we must be the change we expect from the world. What do you think? Are we ready to build a true rules-based order? Call or email your representative and demand change today. Let's unite, whether left or right. Comment, like, and share if you believe America can do better. Thank you.